continue. Hello everyone, here is just a basic on how to edit video in Final Cut Pro X. I'm just going to run through the basics and then it's up to you to basically find out all the extra special things you can do with Final Cut Pro. So without further ado, let's drag some video in there. So we've got two clips here. First of all, we want to get rid of some of the bits that we don't want. So we'll just click on the selection tool and click on the blade tool. So we've cut up a bit of the video with the blade tool. So you just need to select on the bit that you don't want and press delete basically. So we've done a basic edit of two video clips there. The next thing you might want to do is put a transition between both clips, because if you look at that, we need to merge the clips basically. So let's just press play so you can see for yourself. So basically you click on your transition icon here, and there's various types of transitions you can choose. Some very artistic, some basic. I tend to use the cross dissolve most of the time. A lot of times I won't use one at all, but if I'm going to use one to merge two different types of clips together, I'll use a cross dissolve. So you just basically drag that in there. Sometimes it might come up and tell you, do you want to create a transition if there's not a lot of space in terms of on the clip, if it's a short clip. But just normally press create transition and it should be fine. You can also make the transition longer or shorter just by dragging. If you're unable to see, you can zoom in just by dragging the zoom icon across, and it should make it bigger, and sometimes it makes it easier to make things bigger and smaller by zooming in. So if we make that a bit longer, the red means it needs to render, so you just leave it a little while to render. Press play. And as you can see, it merged. And all we have to do, if we want to get it back so we can have a look further down the timeline, is just zoom out and it makes it smaller for you. What I tend to do is put a transition at the end and the beginning, so it goes from black to the video and then from video to black. I'll show you what I mean. Also the transition will sometimes affect the audio as well. Right, let's talk about audio, because you can modify audio as well. I find it incredibly useful to detach the audio from the video clip. To do that, you just press Control, click on the clip and detach audio, and it creates a separate line for the audio. So it allows you, if you just click on that line, to increase the sound or lower the sound. So let's just give that a try from this point. Make it quite loud. Alright, let's just go back and then decrease the audio. So that allows you to control the audio volume. So let's just get it to a reasonable level. Now if you want the audio to fade in and out, if you clicked on the actual audio clip, just click off and then just hover your cursor over it until you see some arrows in a circle, and then just drag and drag. And if we go back to the beginning, and we go to the end, as you can see, you can do that with audio, and it allows you to mess about with the audio. You can also drag in music. You can make it louder or quieter, and you can also do the same thing. Click off, hang over. I tend to cut it a little bit. I could cut it there. Select, click on it, delete, hang over it so it fades out. And that's how you control audio, both for music and your audio track. The last thing I want to show you quickly is the text tool. It's really handy if you're doing any sort of videos or commercial work for YouTube or anything like that. You just basically drag the text generator. Now there's various types of text generators, but have a look at your leisure. They can do all sorts of things, from scrolling to moving to going up and down. You can modify your text however you want to, but I tend to just use the normal format text. Now, to control your text, you just click on it, and you can, once you've clicked on it, you can move the text icon around. Let's just call this Leeds and Bradford. In this section here, you can obviously do lots of different things, such as change the font, change it from regular to bold, line spacing, tracking. If you go further down to the face and click on show and click on the colour, you should be able to change the colour. Try that again, sometimes it does take a few goes. There we go, change to blue. And if you want to make your text longer, so all the way down your video, you can just drag it like so. But keep in mind it will increase the rendering time. And that's the basics basically of doing editing in Final Cut Pro. Any questions, let me know. I'll be happy to do another video for you guys. But that's just the basics of editing within Final Cut Pro X. There's a lot more to it, a lot more things you can do to it. Transitions, generators, text, music, green screening. You can do almost anything on Final Cut Pro X. But I just wanted to do this quick video on basically to get anyone started quickly, rather than spend ages learning everything. So thank you for watching and have a nice day.